give us the opportunity to talk to Nigerians and to talk to our colleagues and to employ everybody to come together so that for once we can put this, all this problem to rest and channel a good cause and stay under one umbrella for the sake of peace, harmony, progress for Nigerian football. That is why we deem it necessary that we should come and talk to Nigerians and some of our colleagues who are watching us at the moment who did not have the opportunity to know about this consigned group. This will give them an opportunity to know and to know the cause and to also follow the cause. We are on the path of peace, and that's why we have tried to make peace between the two warring parties who had the dream for these ex-players and present players who started the dream. We've tried to bring them under one umbrella 1 or 2 or 3 times to channel peace between them, and we still continue to do that. While we do that, we feel that we should, as consigned group, use this medium to talk to other Nigerian players who are aggrieved or who have been neglected, that it is important that we come together under one umbrella and be fully, better represented in the FA, in the affairs of Nigerian football, the day-to-day running of Nigerian football. Because, to be honest with you, we have been neglected. If you have served the country for so many years in one game, and in your retirement, in those areas you are supposed to serve, you are not allowed to serve. We have had cause to talk to some of our colleagues who are in diaspora, who have had the opportunity to play in Europe, who at the end of their career stayed back because they don't have an opportunity or where to expart their knowledge they have been able to acquire.
Okay, I want to cut you shortly. Temile, is this your concern? You have a group, a group representing you. Don't you have a players union in Nigeria?
Yes, well, per se, we have 2 unions that are claiming that they are players union, which I think they are not doing the proper job of by what they call themselves, which I think one is Alphon and one is NAF.
NAF, okay.
Yes, in the past they said they are the players union, but I think they are not doing what they're supposed to do as to representing us as players union. Instead, I think they are log power tussles between them and all the stuff, making players to suffer, making us not to see the lights of the day when we're supposed to see. So basically, we don't. I would not say they tried on their own aspect of what they have done till now. For the past 20 years, we've seen them basically hustling for themselves, getting things for themselves. And I think our eyes are open now, though it's late, but I think we can still do something like Shegun said. We want to we try to bring both parties together and form one formidable union that will help those players that are sick, those players that are dying for out of hunger or some other things, lack of job and all this stuff. So I think that 2 unions we've got before is not really representing us. They're representing themselves.
It's not fully representative of what you. Okay, Shola, I want to let me also come to you. The Super Falcons players, present and past, which I will still come down here and then we'll see what is really happening to the players now. Are you only interested in the past players or also those who are currently playing the game?
Not really. Our past dictates our present, and our present our future. So not just the past, the present and the future. Because, if it is difficult for guys to play football, it is double difficult for female to play football. So I think that after football, there should be a life. There should be transition between that time to aftermath. So I think that our course is for everybody, for the past, for the present, and for the future, yet unborn. If my daughter says she wants to play, yes, she's free. So the course is for her too.
Okay, let us see. During the week, in the past 1 week or so, we saw players of Cardinal United take to the streets to carry placards. If that visuals is ready, we can also have it, where they are protesting about the non-payment of their salary for, look at it, pay us our 12 months salary. This is, look at it, Kaduna United players asking their employers, Kaduna United, to pay them their 12 months. That is, for 1 year, these players have not been paid. Wow. Clement, how will this union, before we know, look into a plight of players like this?
Yeah, you see, that's what I just said. Basically, this is supposed to be the job of the union. Yeah. When they call the service job. This really is a shame for us to pick placards, start protesting that they should pay us a salary. Unions should take on that if we have a formidable union. If we have a formidable union in place, I think they will just stop the league.
Okay. Shogun said they have two unions. Who started it? Which also acknowledge NAF and AFON. Now, have you met? Why have you met and discussed with them to find out why we have two? Because one, before we came to this studio, we looked at it that FIFA recognizes a players' union, and they recognize that players' union through FIFPro. Now, we checked also there are 55 countries in FIFPro. 7 are there within, together, and then 3 in observation status. And in Africa, we have 9. If we can have those, and so you can see it. There are only 9 African countries: Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Malawi, who are there in FIFPro. Nigeria is conspicuously not present there. Why do you think it is so?
Well, I think in the past, the NAF per se was recognized by FIFPro.
Yes.
And I think funds were being released, and I think the body of that union misused those funds. I was given to understand sometime that the FIFPro came to check what we are really using this money for, but there's no accountability for those money that are being used. So I think by doing that, they have to, I think, expel NAF from the body of FIFPro. And those two bodies we're talking about, the AFON we are talking about. AFON is just, I think, is a group that was formed by some ex-members of the FA. The members of the FA formed that AFON to destabilize NAF, because I think Austin Popo, who is the Secretary General of NAF, AFON, used to be the Secretary General of NAF. Yeah. But something brought them, and they fought. I don't know what happened, but they now break away and went to form their own, just to destabilize.
But if you say destabilize, of course, Shegun, you had him. Yeah. But in this case, how if NAF formerly they are an affiliate of FIFPro, recognized by FIFPro, and like you said, maybe because of accountability, they now expel them. Yeah. So how does the destabilization come in here if the union already have credibility, if they had a credibility problem already with FIFPro there? But before you answer that, we want to open the lines. We want you to be part of this, address these our colleagues here who have played the game for Nigeria, who are trying to chart a course. Because as at now, we have 2 bodies represent Nigeria in the FA, in the Nigerian Football Association. We have 2 presidents, 2 unions. And also in the Players Union, you have 2 bodies, NAF, the General Association of Nigerian Footballers, and then the AFCON, the Professional Footballers of Nigeria. So you have 2 bodies, one recognized by one FA, maybe the other group will reside by the other FA. But these gentlemen and ladies have said, can the players come together so that they can form one indivisible, credible union that will represent their interest? So we're opening the lines so that you can help us. If you're a former player, if you're a current player, what you apply this, and the route you want them to follow in order to achieve this particular objective is why we have this show today. So Shegun,